Hi, everybody. Welcome. It's the Todd and Erin Noon Thing because we don't know what it's called yet, and I know we should.
This time we're going to have to make a decision, make a stand. People have been suggesting we have to give this up.
Look at the greenery.
It's beautiful.
Oh.
It's the close-up cam from Brio Technologies, your experts in lighting, sound, and video.
It'll snow soon, even though it's April, because we live in Utah.
You basically, your trust has been destroyed.
Oh, yes.
It's been shredded.
Yeah, as my friend said, he said he went to Vietnam, and his dad was a weatherman. He's been lied to his entire life.
That is the saddest thing I've ever heard.
We should start. I would like to start the show off with something colorful, something glorious, something uplifting. Do we have anything like that?
We do, and I had no understanding of how this happened, but unicorns have now become the thing. Unicorns. Remember the unicorn sparkle alcohol that we learned about last year? Now there is sunscreen, Unicorn Snot. It's glitter sunscreen.
What?
It comes in aqua blue, pink, and gold. It's made with cosmetic grade glitter.
What?
It's holographic, so essentially you're
whole as something.
You're kind of glowing.
Okay,
and
number
glittering.
one. There's only one thing in this group that I like, and that's sunscreen. Not a big fan of.
No, unicorns are a thing now. I mean, like Starbucks with their unicorn frappuccinos, and now they do like unicorn eclairs and the unicorn alcohol. Unicorns are the thing this year, and so now you must smear yourself with unicorn snot. Oh, and the unicorn farts. Remember the cotton candy I gave you for Valentine's Day? They're the thing now.
You know what?
You have to accept your
unicorns are just the really festive little ponies. That's what they are. That's all they are.
They're not like My Little Pony. They're completely different.
No, they're really like that.
No, they're completely different.
There'd be little bronies out there walking around. Who wants glitter on their body?
Everybody but us, honey.
Strippers.
No, everybody but us wants glitter on their body.
To you, I can see the arts and crafty people.
No, everybody wants glitter on their body. They do. I'm sorry. You haven't seen all the night makeup for girls now.
She's a liar.
That's because I never actually change anything I put on my face. But for most girls, they put on night faces, and the night faces have glitter bits in it.
Fake news. Not everyone's doing it.
Everybody likes unicorns.
Okay, all right, move on.
Everybody likes to be glittery. I'm sorry. That's our reality. You're just going to have to accept it.
This is interesting. This has to do with West Wendover, the fun Wendover.
Can you imagine being East Wendover? We're the ones that don't have any of those things.
Yeah.
We're on this side of Utah.
Well, there's another thing they don't have, but they were going to have. Now they don't have it again. And that's basically City Council voted down this proposal to have recreational marijuana.
A dispensary, yeah.
On the west side. They've already got a license. This group has already got a license for the medical, like in Wendover. So they already have that. But they voted down the deal. And then their mayor, Mr. Corona Partey,
that's awesome.
He vetoed it so it could stay on the table. They could talk about it later.
Interesting.
Yeah. Just makes that I-80 run, though, from Salt Lake to...
I know, it's just
a little freaky, doesn't it?
Because it's not like I'm ever going to stop for that, but there's just going to be this line of UHP going, come here. And I'll be like,
next.
No, there's not. Look.
Put the glove on.
See, breathe. See nothing. I was thinking breathe like alcohol, but it's not like that with pot.
No, it's kind of different. Huh?
But, yeah, I've
read.
I'm for you, enjoy
right.
Nevada.
Legally, yes, do that.
But it is going to make coming over the border to Utah impossible. You know that. We'll be just waiting forever while they go, get out of the car.
Well,
your eyes are bloodshot. My eyes are always bloodshot. No, that's not.
It's gonna be different and interesting.
Yeah.
I like they have one in Mesquite, the same company.
Really?
That wants to open up the deal. Plus, they have to deal in cash because they can't use any credit cards and stuff because of what it is, and it's a federal law that you can't do that. And so they need a place to put all their cash. Casinos. It's perfect. It's called money laundering, isn't it?
I think so. Essentially, yeah.
Right.
I think that's where you're going with that one.
All right, so we got unicorns and pot. That's great. Why don't we get some
information? If you mix those together, you could see
Don't.
the unicorns without the extra sunscreen. I'm trying to be helpful here.
Daisy's got information
She's
for
in
us.
the Gephardt Daily Newsroom. She's brought to us by Fink & McGregor Mortgages Made Simple. Just go to fink-mcgregor.com. Also by Brio Technologies, your experts in lighting, sound, and video. Go to brioaudiovisual.com. And by the New Millennium Financial Group. Do you know anything about your 401k? Fortunately, they do, and they have a lot of questions to ask you. Just go to utahsfinancialplanner.com for a free analysis. Daisy, my dear, what's going on today?
Thanks, Todd and Erin. Hello, everyone. Here's what's making news on Friday, April 20th on GephardtDaily.com. Police in Saratoga Springs have taken one person into custody after the death of an infant. Officers arrived Wednesday morning at a condominium complex near Redwood Road and Harvest Hills Boulevard. Police and other first responders arrived and were followed by additional forensic teams. Investigators, who are calling the death a possible homicide, will be following leads over the next few days, a Saratoga Springs detective said. No information was released about possible injuries to the infant or how long it had been dead. Two men and a teenage girl, all from Richfield, traveled to nearby Elsinore on Tuesday and told a man there they just wanted to visit. But police say that before the trio left, they assaulted the man, robbed him, and left him unconscious. Police followed leads and tracked the trio back to a house in Richfield. That led to officers' discovery of methamphetamine, which added drug charges to the aggravated assault and robbery. 21-year-old Sean Booth and 22-year-old Ryan Carpenter were booked into jail. The 17-year-old girl was sent to a juvenile detention center. And Saratoga Springs Police Department is searching for 3 suspects they say have cashed approximately $300,000 in fraudulent checks. The 3 are wanted for fraud cases in Saratoga Springs, Lehigh, American Fork, and Payson, Saratoga Springs police said. If you have seen these 3 suspects or have information related to the cases, please contact the police department at 801-766-6503. And time now for a look at your Wasatch Front weather, brought to you by Brio Technologies, Utah's premier audiovisual specialists, and by Magic Wash, home of the long-lasting ceramic car wash, with an outlet in South Ogden and a brand new facility on Antelope Drive in Layton. A brief chill today will pass quickly and leave us with highs in the lower 70s through the weekend. And on Sunday, the clouds are expected to part and allow some actual sunshine to get through. Enjoy your sunny Sunday, because thin clouds will be creeping right back starting Monday. That's it for now. For more news and weather 24/7, go to GephardtDaily.com. Todd and Erin, back to you.
All right. Thank you, Daisy.
We are back. Papillon House, papillonhouse.com. I want you to remember that because of this. A lot of people have to go into treatment many, many, many times before it seems to stick. Some people, no matter how hard they try, never are able to overcome addiction or abuse, or drug abuse. But there is something that's different about Papillon House, because they were trying to figure out why so many people had to keep going back and back and trying to figure out what was going on that made them miss that crucial link towards going towards recovery. And once they went through that and they figured out all the different steps, they created Papillon House's new therapy model, which is amazing, because what happens is it's giving you the tools to actually be able to go back out into the world after your time there in a safe space and learn how to navigate the world again without the addiction. And it's really cool to see. I mean, some of the success stories are absolutely amazing. If you want more information, go to papillonhouse.com.
All right. I noticed there's a bunch of people in the production booth today.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have food or something?
No. Maybe they do. I don't know. They're not telling us anything.
All right, Christopher's giveaway. Today's the giveaway.
April Peterson, congratulations, April. You are taking 3 of your favorite human beings to Christopher's for a rather magnificent steak dinner. And if you would like to be our winner for next Friday, all you have to do is comment on the show today. You could do that on the Gephardt Daily or Gephardt Approved Facebook pages, or on the Todd and Erin Facebook page. Just mention, I want Christopher's or steak or something, and you're good to go.
All right, so last year, oh, this is going to be funny because of the beard and the hair, you'll see. Last year, we ended up with a big trampoline and kids who didn't want to jump on it anymore.
We'd had it for years, but they were just like, we're done.
DIY. We'll see you Monday. Enjoy the video. Don't laugh at the hair, all right? We'll see you later. Hey, everybody, it's Todd here, and today we are going to take a trampoline, a 12-foot trampoline, and put a dome tent over it. Now, I have twin boys who are 15, they have autism, and so they're kind of losing interest in the trampoline that they used to love so much. Now, getting back from Burning Man, I noticed all the geodomes and all that stuff, and I thought, you know what, that'd be really cool over of our trampoline. A huge
All right, so
pin.
basically what we have is I went out and I bought 8 10-foot sections of 3/4 inch PVC, and then I bought 2 of those connectors. Notice I drilled a hole right there because we're going to connect that one to that one. Here's something you should know. There's 2 grades of PVC pipe, and one is called the contractor grade, and one is called I don't care about you and I hope your sprinkler system dies as soon as possible so the contractor can come back and fix it. So this thin-walled PVC is the things they put in your yard, and the contractors put this kind in their yard. Get this kind. Talk about some hardware. Basically, I've gone with the big eye bolts, and they're about $3 a piece. Now, you could use like a 1-inch PVC, drill some holes in the bottom, and slip it inside of the 3/4 and use that as an anchor. But I've decided to go a little heavier with this. Also going to need some zip ties, and I'm going to use this is the way we're going to attach the PVC and the dome to the trampoline. So I went with big eye hooks, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the PVC and slide it over the top. Now the reason I didn't bolt this in place and I used strip ties is the fact that if the PVC breaks for any reason, the last thing I want is a metal shaft sticking up on a trampoline. So if it does break, it will stop and flatten out like that.
Did I mention you should clean up all the dog poo in your yard before you start this? Yeah. Do that.
All right, we have put up the frame. My wife helped me on this one. You're definitely going to need some help because it's incredibly awkward. Don't worry about the lines above it. They are not power lines. They are cable lines, which is a good thing. And now I have got the parachute that I'm going to throw over it. Now, there is one issue, and that is the fact that it's not that stable. But there is an answer to this. I'm going to put the parachute on anyway just to see. But if you can follow my finger, all right, so if you come down here and you start here and you put another arc in and it goes up and it falls short of the top and goes over and goes back down and connects back to the frame, that and one on the other side, that is supposed to make this incredibly strong. So we will see how that works. But first, the parachute on the existing frame. Okay, here's the good news. I put the supports in. Here's the bad news. I still have the slump. But I am going to, well, because I didn't use a lot of math, I am going to consider the slump an aerodynamic feature of this structure. So there's the slump. So the wind would come here and flow over and off the back. That's what I'm going with. I think I'll have a cocktail. Let me show you the inside. And what kid would not want to hang out in here? And there's the little vent up on top.
All right, so this is how it goes in my house. I have made a fort.
There's the fort right there for the boys, so they can get in there and have a
boys' fort. I go to the store for 10 minutes, and you want to see what the women in my house did to me?
Welcome to Alibaba's luxurious Arabian tent. We're talking scarves hanging from the ceiling, highlighted by Christmas lights. I have no idea that we had this many pillows, and I don't think they're all ours. The blanket, of course, and because of the fact that there's Christmas lights, there is power, which means you could come in and bring your laptop and take a snooze, or get rid of the kids and spend a night here with the person you love. Anyway, it all comes down to one thing. The kids love it, and that's why we did it. Costs about, I don't know, say $30 for the hardware and all the PVC. And if you scrounge for a parachute, I'm sure you can find one. I've seen them online for like $40. Most of them are maybe a little more expensive. Fun project. I'm going to see if it lasts the winter, maybe with some plastic tarps. But anyway, there it is. That's an idea to reuse your trampoline and get your kids interested again. And make sure you check out my other videos. They're stupid too. If you have any questions, just keep it to yourself. And thanks for watching. My name's Todd. Ciao.